Thank you for watching the Uganda Catholic Television. I am Sunday Gloria Aboch with the Wednesday edition of Uctv News. The Uganda Prison Service has produced Dr. Kizza Besigye and his aide Obeid Lutale Ekamulegeya before the High Court Civil Division in Kampala for habeas corpus hearing following a petition filed by Besigye's wife demanding his release. However, High Court Judge Douglas Singisa ruled that Besigye and his aide returned to Luzira maximum prison pending his final decision. The ruling has drawn criticism from defense lawyers and opposition activists who argue that it ignores Besigye's deteriorating health and undermines justice.
Keeping them in detention without a valid remand warrant or any valid court order or pending charges against them. No. That's not the case, my lord. This is the prayer, my lord, that the order be made today and now, under the circumstances. And that's what a writ of habeas corpus is all about. Any continued detention, my lord, would be again a further violation, and we wouldn't want to see this honorable court acquiescing in the violation of the rights of the accused person. And for one thing I need to emphasize, my lord, there is the 48-hour rule, which is very, very crucial and imperative under the Bill of Rights.
And now the State Minister for Lands, Dr. Sam Mayanja, has stepped in to resolve the long-standing land conflict between Otuke and Abim districts, directing that a solution be reached between, or rather before 30 days. During a meeting in Anyalima village, Ogor sub-county, on the district's border, Minister Mayanja established a 12-member committee chaired by Otuke RDC Abdul Josh to oversee the mediation process. His intervention follows President Museveni's directive during his recent visits to the Langor sub-region to address the dispute and restore harmony.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will maintain our position as the leadership from Abim that some of the statements being made here become sensitive in the security circles. Honorable Minister, for a leader to say the people of Abim are causing atrocity to the country traces outside why we are here. And we feel very uncomfortable about such a statement, Honorable Minister. For the good of the record, would wish that that is disregarded, and by way of apology, that statement be withdrawn, Honorable Minister. In the presence of everyone here, what we are talking about here is going on the record, Honorable Minister. It will not only be consumed by the population we have here.
The problem here is about land dispute between the people, which to me can be sorted out by the courts of law. And as leaders, we have to encourage our people to coexist peacefully. You can be in Abim district, but own land in Otuke district. That is the law. You can be from Abim district, but you have land in Kampala. What is important is how you acquire it. If you grab it, even if you are from Abim district, and you grab land simply because the owner of that land is not from Abim district, it is wrong.
And I realize that the biggest issue here is the dispute over land. Who owns what, where, and who has been chased from where. Honorable Minister, you realize that His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda fought so much to ensure that there is peace. That is why today he is speaking about wealth creation. But dispute over land is one of the biggest insecurity that we still have. Somebody who do not have land, even the richest person needs land, where to plant, where to feed, where to buy the food stuff that they normally eat stuff from. So I think in your own wisdom, you've been observing it, and I know that you will be able to give us direction as leaders. I want to call on us leaders, whether you're a member of parliament, whether you are the LC3 chairperson, whether you are the LC5, the security of these people who vote for you is very, very important, other than aspiration only for canvassing support. We need to ensure that we work together to see that these people coexist. And then they are settled.
As we met this morning at the district, the only thing we can meet to resolve this issue, to sit among ourselves, to tell the truth. There are people whose grandparents were buried that side because they ever seen the universe began. Their parents died and were buried there. And then that side also, they have their grandparents are buried this side. As somebody just stated, they are dead people who died long time ago. Should they rise, even in the chair where you seated, they may end up knocking you down. Your thought you better when I bury ye. Kono chere chani no we tia goya retataro. Eto Johnny Petia Lara Lan. Eto one or two Lara Langi. Pay me Laron Lobo.
No, nobody is going to come from Kampala, from Lila, from wherever to solve this problem. This is our problem. We are the people who know that my grandfather owned this land. And for the circumstances we all know, they left the land and now back to their land. It is you who know that that was my uncle's place. That was my uncle. I want to go back and dig where my uncle dug. Who knows? Is it that this was been here for 5 minutes? It's you yourself. That's why I say I want to concur with those who have been here and said, give us opportunity to solve this ourselves. And I want to say, I agree, you people, with our backing, with the backing of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who said to me, you brought it on the floor of Parliament, in our caucus there on Friday, and the President said, go and solve that. Help them solve the problem. Not that I bring a formula here, I start and teach you, you stand up, this is a formula, can you repeat it? No. The issue is to empower you to solve the problem. So what I'm proposing, dear leaders, local leaders, and you, is what you have all articulated. Let us get a local committee involving you people. People from this side and people from that side. With the local leadership. With the backing of State House. And we set a definite program for solving this problem. Of the local people working effectively today, maybe, and I give them a time limit of 1 month. I don't think 1 month is too short. If you are not able to finish it, we can give you an extension. Maybe this evening you sit and do the program. Tomorrow you start. By the end of 30 days, we want to see everybody settled on his land.
Opposition political party, the Uganda People's Congress, has expressed concern over a proposed bill seeking to amend the UPDF Act, warning that it could undermine Uganda's democratic principles. The party's spokesperson, Sharon Arach-Oryat, cited Article 92 of the 1995 Constitution, which bars Parliament from enacting laws that contradict court rulings. She urged Attorney Attorney General Kiwanuka to uphold constitutional provisions and avoid introducing amendments that could reverse a court decision.
The Supreme Court pronounced itself clearly and stopped forthwith the trial of civilians in the military courts, and the compliance with the judiciary landmark ruling is expected of any stakeholder, including all arms of government like the executive and the parliament. Therefore, the executive is not expected to contradict the judiciary, as the two are independent arms of government. UPC is aware of the looming new bill about the UPDM Act, Article 92 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. The 1995, as amended, bars Parliament from enacting laws that are contrary to the decision of the court. We want to reiterate our call and implore the Attorney General of Uganda, Mr. Kiwanuka, not to violate the constitutional provisions by bringing amendments to the UPDF Act that will undo the court decisions. The recent case of the late Honorable Sedrinya Muhammad, who was recently violently arrested, dragged to court, to the courts of law, and constantly unwell, which affected his poor health and eventually succumbed to death, is still fresh in our minds. And as a country, we cannot afford to register such another traumatizing experience. Recently, with Dr. Chiza Besigye and other political prisoners, the stakes are much higher. UPC continues to call upon government to release Dr. Chiza Besigye, Haj Obed Mutale, and other political prisoners. Listening to people's cries and respecting them is an act of statesmanship, not defeatist mentality. Let us respect our democracy, human rights, and the decisions of the courts of law.
It's time now for Today in History. Thank you very much for watching the Uganda Catholic Television. That's all time we had for you this Wednesday edition of Uctv News. I am Sunday Gloria Aboch, and I wish you a very good night.